How to create a no-work flower garden that looks stunning all year. Effortless home garden design. Hey there, dream room friends, welcome back. If you've ever looked out your window and wished your outdoor space felt as peaceful and beautiful as the rest of your home, this video is for you. Whether you live in a city apartment with just a tiny balcony, a small suburban yard, or a cozy house with a patch of soil by the porch, today, we're going to talk about how to grow a no-work flower garden. Because let's be honest, most of us love beauty, but we're busy. You might be working from home, taking care of your family, or simply trying to carve out a little space for calm. You don't have time for endless watering, trimming, or battling weeds. You want nature to meet you halfway, a garden that gives you color, scent, and serenity without the stress. Think of this as your lazy but lovely garden makeover, a blend of design, nature, and intention. In this video, I'll share my favorite low-maintenance plants, natural materials, and easy design hacks that transform any space, from a windowsill to a backyard, into a peaceful retreat that practically takes care of itself. So grab your tea, settle in, and let's turn your space into something quietly magical, where beauty blooms effortlessly. And before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Dream Room and tap the bell, so you never miss a new idea to make your home and your life a little more beautiful. Part 1. The Art of Effortless Beauty. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine stepping outside. No tools, no gloves, no to-do list, just a quiet corner that looks like it's been lovingly cared for all season long. That's the magic of an effortless garden. It's not about neglecting your space. It's about creating a rhythm where nature does most of the work for you. You see, beauty at home isn't only about the inside, the perfect throw pillows, the candle scents, the tidy shelves. It's also about how your outdoor space feels. When you step into it, it should whisper calm, not chores. And here's the secret. A low-work flower garden isn't built on hard labor, it's built on smart choices. There are 3 golden rules every designer or small space gardener should know. First, always go for perennials, flowers that return year after year without replanting. You plant once, and they reward you forever. Second, look for drought and pest-resistant varieties. These are nature's strong survivors, perfect for anyone who forgets to water or lives in a dry climate. And third, pick dual-purpose flowers, blooms that look gorgeous outside, but are also perfect for cutting and placing in vases indoors. It's like having your own floral studio right at home. This approach is ideal for people who crave beauty but live real, busy lives. Remote workers, apartment dwellers, parents, or anyone who wants calm without constant upkeep. Once you follow these principles, your garden becomes more than a place to grow plants. It becomes a reflection of your lifestyle, balanced, mindful, and naturally beautiful. So, are you ready to discover the plants that practically thrive on neglect? Let's step into the part of the garden where beauty takes care of itself. Part 2. Meet the Unkillable Flowers. Introduction. Now that you know the secret to effortless beauty, let's meet the real stars, the flowers that refuse to die, even if you forget they exist. These are the plants that make you look like a master gardener without breaking a sweat. They bloom through heat, survive neglect, and keep your space vibrant long after others fade. Ready to meet your no-fail garden team? Let's begin. 1. Coneflowers, the faithful friends of every garden if your thumb isn't exactly green. Coneflowers are about to become your new best friend. They're the kind of plant that forgives everything, late watering, poor soil, even total forgetfulness. With tall stems and soft purple petals that open like rays of sunlight, they bring a wild, natural charm to any corner. Whether you have a backyard bed, a narrow balcony box, or just a few pots by your door, coneflowers thrive without fuss. They start blooming in early summer and keep going until frost, giving your space a sense of life and motion when everything else starts to fade. Bees and butterflies adore them, adding that gentle hum of life that makes your garden feel alive even when you're just sipping coffee nearby. What makes them magical for design lovers is how adaptable they are. They pair beautifully with ornamental grasses, rustic pottery, or minimalist concrete planters. A few stalks can instantly soften a modern patio or add warmth to a boho-style balcony. Most of all, they're confidence builders. For anyone who's ever said, "I can't keep plants alive," coneflowers are proof that you can. You plant them once, and they'll come back every year, stronger, fuller, and more generous than before. In the world of effortless beauty, they're the first step toward a garden that loves you back. 2. Black-eyed Susans, the sunshine that never quits if coneflowers are your garden's loyal friend. Then black-eyed Susans are its joyful soul. These golden blooms seem to carry a little piece of summer in every petal, bright, cheerful, and endlessly giving. Even when other flowers give up in the heat, these sunny faces stand tall, waving gently in the breeze like tiny rays of hope. Perfect for anyone who wants color without the chaos. Black-eyed Susans thrive in almost any soil and ask for nothing in return. No constant watering, no fertilizers, no drama, just sunshine and space. They begin blooming around July and keep going well into fall, making them one of the longest-lasting performers in any garden setup. For small space decorators, they're a secret weapon. Group them near a neutral wall or fence, and you'll instantly create contrast and brightness. Mix them with lavender or ornamental grasses, and your outdoor nook suddenly feels like a weekend escape to the countryside. But beyond looks, there's a deeper charm. Black-eyed Susans symbolize encouragement. They remind us to keep shining, even when life gets demanding. For busy dreamers, creators, and home lovers, these blooms are more than just decor. They're a daily reminder that warmth and joy don't need constant tending. They just need the right roots. 3. Coreopsis. The golden glow that never fades if you crave a garden that feels alive from the first hint of summer until autumn's last whisper. Coreopsis is your golden ticket. With its dainty petals that shimmer like drops of sunlight, this flower glows against any backdrop, from rustic wood decks to modern white balconies. It's that little spark of gold that brightens every corner, no matter how small your space may be. Coreopsis is made for the dreamers who love beauty but dislike the fuss. It thrives in full sun, survives with almost no watering, and doesn't mind poor soil. Once planted, it keeps blooming for months, painting your garden with warmth and cheer. And while you might occasionally pinch off a few old blooms to keep it neat, it rewards you with a non-stop display of fresh color. Design-wise, Coreopsis is a quiet multitasker. Pair it with silvery herbs like sage, or with stone textures for that perfect natural contrast. It's stunning in pots, borders, or even as a golden edge around a seating area. For anyone balancing work, family, and the need for calm, Coreopsis brings harmony. It proves that a lazy garden can still feel full of energy and light. Every bloom feels like a soft reminder. Even in a busy life, there's always room for beauty that asks for nothing but a little space to shine. Shasta daisies, the timeless touch of simplicity. There's something instantly heartwarming about daisies. And Shasta daisies are like the classic white shirt of the garden world, effortless, elegant, and always in style. Their clean white petals and sunny yellow centers bring a sense of calm, balance, and joy wherever they grow. Whether you're decorating a small patio, a bedroom windowsill, or the border of your lawn, these flowers blend perfectly with any setting. Shasta daisies bloom early and stay cheerful through much of the summer, standing tall without needing special care. They're drought-tolerant, pest-resistant, and so forgiving that even first-time gardeners feel like experts. And if your goal is to have flowers indoors, they make some of the most beautiful cut stems, long-lasting, bright, and uplifting. However, their enthusiasm for growing means they like to spread. But here's a designer's trick. Plant them in buried pots or raised containers to control their reach and keep your garden layout clean. Pair them with darker greens or wooden textures for a soft, cottage-style contrast that feels both relaxed and refined. For people who crave peace and natural order in their homes, Shasta daisies remind us that beauty doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes a simple bloom, pure and radiant, is all it takes to make your garden or your life feel lighter. 5. Lavender. The perfume of peace. If your dream garden is as much about feeling calm as it is about looking beautiful, lavender is your essential companion. More than just a flower, it's an experience, a soft breeze carrying that unmistakable scent, transforming any small corner into a serene escape. Even a single lavender pot by your window or balcony railing can make your entire space feel like a gentle retreat in Provence. Lavender's beauty lies in its independence. It thrives on neglect. In fact, the less you do, the better it grows. Forget the watering can. Lavender prefers dry soil and full sun. Once it takes root, it asks for almost nothing but gives endlessly in return. Fragrant blooms, soothing color, and a quiet sense of luxury. Design lovers adore it for its versatility. Line your walkway with it for a cottage charm, or pair it with minimalist stone pots for a modern, calming touch. Indoors, a A few dried sprigs in a glass jar can scent your workspace or bedroom naturally. No artificial fragrance needed. But beyond style, lavender represents a lifestyle, one where you slow down, breathe deeply, and let nature handle the details. For those balancing busy schedules and small spaces, lavender reminds you that beauty can bloom even in simplicity, and peace often starts with a single, quiet plant. 6. Lilies, the elegant showstoppers that keep giving. If there's one flower that instantly turns a simple garden into a work of art, it's the lily. Regal, fragrant, and strikingly beautiful, lilies bring that touch of elegance that feels both timeless and fresh. Imagine stepping onto your balcony or into your garden and being greeted by tall, graceful blooms in shades of white, pink, or deep orange, each one opening like nature's own sculpture. What makes lilies perfect for a no-work garden is how little attention they need. Plant them once, and they'll return year after year, stronger and more impressive with time. They thrive in well-drained soil and are naturally drought-resistant, meaning you can enjoy their charm without hovering over them. For design-minded gardeners, lilies are the secret to creating drama with ease. A cluster beside a patio chair instantly adds a boutique hotel vibe, while a single stem in a glass vase brings understated luxury indoors. They pair beautifully with neutral tones, wooden textures, or even minimalist concrete spaces, giving your home that effortless mix of sophistication and comfort. Just one tip: skip the daylilies. Their blooms last only a single day. And who has time for daily maintenance? Instead, choose Stargazer, Asiatic, or Casablanca lilies for enduring color and intoxicating scent. In every petal, they whisper the same promise: beauty should never feel like hard work. 7. Blanket flowers, the bold survivors of every season. If you're the kind of person who loves color but forgets to water your plants, blanket flowers will feel like a miracle. They're the rebels of the garden world, thriving in heat, surviving drought, and blooming for months without complaint. Their petals, painted in fiery shades of red, orange, and gold, look like miniature sunsets that never fade, adding warmth and energy to any corner of your home. Blanket flowers don't need pampering. Once planted, they grow in nearly any soil, sandy, clay, or even rocky ground. They don't fear neglect. In fact, they prefer it. Just give them sunlight and space, and they'll reward you with endless blooms that keep coming back year after year. From a design perspective, they're incredible for contrast. Mix them with purple coneflowers or silver-leaved plants like Dusty Miller to create a vibrant, eye-catching balance. In pots or raised beds, they become instant statement pieces that draw attention even from across the yard. For small space decorators, blanket flowers offer the perfect burst of color without crowding your layout. They bring life to minimalist terraces, rustic patios, or sunny window corners. And perhaps their greatest gift? They remind you that resilience is beautiful, that even in tough conditions, something bold and bright can still bloom effortlessly. Part 3. The structure of ease. Designing with shape and texture a beautiful garden, even a small one, isn't only about color. It's about structure, rhythm, and how light moves through the space. Think of it like designing a living room outdoors. The flowers bring life, but the shapes and textures bring harmony. In a no-work garden, that structure comes from the quiet heroes of landscaping, ornamental grasses and hardy foliage plants. These plants do what many flowers can't. They fill the gaps, frame the scene, and give your garden that sense of depth and movement without needing constant care. Imagine tall, graceful plumes swaying with the wind, their soft rustle becoming the soundtrack to your evening tea. Ornamental grasses like fountain grass, blue fescue, or maiden grass thrive on neglect. No trimming, no watering schedules, just effortless grace. For small patios or balconies, these grasses are perfect for creating privacy screens or natural dividers between sitting zones. They add height without heaviness, turning even the tiniest space into a layered design that feels open yet cozy. Complement them with low-maintenance plants like Russian sage or sedum, which act like natural paintbrushes, adding color, texture, and calm. Together, they create visual flow, guiding the eye naturally through your garden, just like a designer arranges furniture to shape a room's mood. The best part: this approach fits any style, from modern minimalism to boho warmth. You're not just planting, you're curating. A soft mix of movement, balance, and form that says, this is a place made for slowing down, not for working harder. Part 4. Shade and balance. Finding calm in the cool corners, every home has that quiet, shaded spot. A balcony corner the sun barely reaches, or a cool patch beneath a tree that feels forgotten. But in design, those overlooked spaces hold incredible potential. Shade gardens aren't about bright colors or big blooms. They're about balance, texture, and calm. They're the visual equivalent of a deep breath, soft, grounding, and timeless. Two plants make this transformation effortless: phlox and hostas. Phlox brings gentle waves of color, soft pinks, purples, and whites that bloom from midsummer through fall. They need almost no care and thrive where other flowers hesitate. Even when you don't touch them, they create a lush, cottage garden charm that instantly warms up shaded corners or narrow walkways. Hostas, on the other hand, are the quiet designers of the garden world. They're broad, patterned leaves add drama and contrast, turning dull soil into a living piece of art. They come in countless shades: green, blue, gold, or variegated, making them perfect for layering around patios, fences, or garden benches. And here's the magic: you can divide them easily, creating new plants for free or sharing them with friends. Together, phlox and hostas create what every decorator loves: texture and tranquility. They prove that not every garden needs sun to shine. In fact, the shaded corners of your home can become your favorite retreat, a place where morning coffee feels slower, air cooler, and time somehow more forgiving. In the language of design, this is balance, the harmony between light and shadow that makes a space truly complete. Part 5: Flowers to Avoid. The beautiful troublemakers. Not every pretty bloom belongs in your garden. Some flowers, like bad roommates, look charming at first but quickly take over your space, drain your energy, and refuse to leave. A true no-work garden isn't just about what you plant, it's about what you don't. Knowing which flowers to skip will save you hours of frustration and help your outdoor space stay peaceful and balanced. Take lily of the valley, for example. It smells heavenly and looks innocent, but once planted, it spreads like wildfire, choking out everything in its path. It's the kind of beauty that won't stop multiplying, charming from afar, but chaos up close. The same goes for buttercups, mountain bluets, and irises, all stunning, but invasive. They turn your low-maintenance dream into a constant cleanup project. Then there are the deceptively delicate ones, like daylilies. Their blooms last just one day, demanding constant deadheading to stay neat. In a design meant to be effortless, that's simply too much work. And while peonies are breathtaking, they attract armies of ants, making them difficult to enjoy indoors. Finally, a word of caution about foxglove. Those tall, enchanting spikes of color hide a dangerous secret. They're poisonous. While they look romantic in photos, they're risky for homes with kids or pets. A no-work garden should bring ease, not anxiety. So, before you bring home a plant that seems too good to be true, remember this: real beauty adds peace, not problems. Choosing wisely from the start means your garden and your life will stay in bloom without the stress. Part 6: Design Hacks for Zero Maintenance. Now that you know which flowers to trust and which ones to avoid, let's talk design. Because even the most resilient plants need a thoughtful setup to truly shine. The goal of a no-work garden isn't laziness, it's smart design. It's about letting nature handle the routine while you enjoy the results. These hacks will help your garden look stunning and stay that way with almost no effort. First, conquer weeds before they even start. Skip the endless pulling and go straight for landscape fabric or biodegradable mats under your soil. They block sunlight, stop weeds, and still allow roots to breathe. For extra protection, cover it all with mulch, nature's magic blanket. It locks in moisture, balances soil temperature, and gives your space that polished, professional look. Mulch is also a design element. Use dark brown or black mulch for a modern, minimalist feel, or golden straw or bark chips for rustic warmth. A few inexpensive bags can transform your garden overnight, or have a truckload delivered if you're tackling a larger space. Next, think about small space creativity. Old baskets, ceramic bowls, even chipped teapots can become beautiful planters. Natural textures like wood stone or terracotta bring character and make your space feel curated, not cluttered. Finally, layer your color palette. Mix cool tones like lavender and sage with warm accents like yellow coreopsis or orange blanket flowers for natural depth. And don't forget lighting. Solar stakes or fairy lights can make your garden glow long after sunset. These small, Clever touches let you enjoy the designer look without the designer workload, proving that the best gardens aren't made by effort, but by intention. Part 7. Edible Beauty. When decor meets delicious garden that looks stunning and feeds you, that's the ultimate dream for any home designer who loves practicality wrapped in beauty. The truth is, edible plants can be just as elegant as flowers, and when chosen wisely, they fit perfectly into a low-maintenance lifestyle. Think of it as functional decor, nature's way of rewarding both your eyes and your appetite. Start with herbs, the easiest green companions you'll ever grow. Rosemary, thyme, basil, and oregano are not only gorgeous, but also thrive on minimal care. A single, wide terracotta bowl filled with herbs can serve as both a centerpiece and a mini culinary garden. Place it on your dining table, balcony ledge, or kitchen window, and you'll have a living piece of decor that adds aroma to the air and flavor to your meals. For those who love a touch of freshness, chives and mint return every year with no replanting needed. They're perennials disguised as kitchen essentials. Add parsley or cilantro for soft texture and instant vibrancy. And if you want something with a little more drama, try cherry tomatoes or lettuce bowls. Their compact size makes them perfect for pots, and their bright colors complement the surrounding flowers beautifully. Beyond the aesthetic, these edible greens make you feel more connected to your space. You're not just decorating, you're creating life you can taste. Even in the smallest apartment balcony, a few edible plants turn your home into a sensory experience. The scent of herbs, the color of ripened fruit, and the quiet satisfaction of harvesting something you grew yourself. In the no-work philosophy, edible beauty is the perfect balance: stylish, sustainable, and soul-nourishing. Part 8. Automate your garden. Let nature and tech do the work. Here's the truth. Even the most low-maintenance garden needs a little help now and then. But what if that help didn't come from you? Welcome to the future of lazy luxury, where a few smart tweaks turn your flower beds and potted plants into a self-sustaining ecosystem that practically runs itself. Start with a self-watering system. It sounds fancy, but it's surprisingly simple and affordable. With a few drip hoses, connectors, and a timer, you can water your entire garden at the twist of a knob, or even automatically while you're away. Whether it's a row of balcony pots or a backyard bed, this setup ensures every plant gets exactly what it needs, no more, no less. No more guessing games, no more guilt trips when life gets busy. For small space gardeners, there are even ceramic watering stakes or wick systems that use recycled bottles or jars, stylish, sustainable, and perfect for anyone who values natural design with modern function. If you want to go a step further, connect your system to a smart plug or solar timer. That way, your garden syncs with the weather and sunlight, conserving both water and effort. It's like having your own invisible gardener who never takes a day off. Even with automation, remember, your touch still matters. Maybe it's trimming a few herbs for dinner or sitting outside to watch the evening light dance on the petals. The goal isn't to remove yourself from your garden, it's to give yourself freedom within it. When nature and technology work together, your space transforms into something rare, a living, breathing design that sustains itself while giving you room to simply enjoy being home. Effortless beauty, lasting peace, and there you have it, a garden that almost takes care of itself. A sanctuary of colors, textures, and scents that doesn't demand your time, only your appreciation. From the loyal coneflower to the peaceful lavender, from sunlit corners to quiet shade. Every plant we've talked about has one purpose: to make your home feel alive without adding more to your to-do list. Remember, creating beauty isn't about doing more, it's about doing better. It's choosing plants, materials, and layouts that match the rhythm of your real life. Whether you're decorating a small balcony, a cozy backyard, or just a window box beside your desk, your garden, no matter how small, can be a reflection of who you are: calm, resilient, and quietly creative. Let it grow with you. Let it remind you that balance and simplicity are their own kind of luxury. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these no-work plants are you most excited to try first? Or maybe you already have a favorite low-maintenance flower that thrives in your space. Share it in the comments below. Your ideas might just inspire someone else's dream room. If today's video gave you fresh inspiration, don't forget to subscribe to Dream Room. Hit the bell for more ideas on designing calm, beautiful spaces. And join our growing community of creators who believe in living beautifully, the easy way.